Coming up on the Outdoor Icon Show, we're talking about hunting pointing dogs. So whether you want a hunting companion
or a grand champion field trial dog, we're going to visit with the best. Bill Merrifield of Kinsman, Ohio is going to show us how he trains professional bird dogs.
And also coming up, we have another great recipe for a side dish from Jeff Crystal.
He's going to do some whipped potatoes with leeks to go with any of the wild game recipes we've been featuring here on the show.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Rob Palowitz. Welcome to the Outdoor Icon Show.
I'm Denny Malloy.
We did a little bird hunting last week with Denny's dog. Today we're going to learn a little bit about English pointers.
English pointers and all pointing breeds and a little bit of dog training. And we have professional dog trainer here, Bill Merrifield from Maryhill Farms in Kinsman. Bill, thanks for being here today.
Hey. Yeah, Bill, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Now Bill has got some great field trial dogs. He's got some champions. He kind of devotes his life to understanding the breed and understanding how to train dogs. So Bill, we're going to pick your brain a little bit today so our viewers can learn a little bit about their pooch they have at home. Maybe try to bring out the potential in the dog that they have sitting next to the couch in their living room.
So
that's great.
What do we have here? Who's this good looking guy?
This is six-time champion Island Grove Brute. That's his registered name. We just call him Crockett. That's his call name. And he's an English pointer. He's 11 years old, so he's getting up there in age. But the English Pointer is a breed that was developed many years ago, actually in the mid-1800s. They were brought over from England. A lot of people refer to them as the ultimate bird dog. They're not versatile dogs like the German Shorthair or the Vizslas. They're not really known for great retrievers, although they will retrieve. They're not real good on going into the water, so they're pretty much a dog that's utilized pretty much just to point and hunt birds.
Now Bill, these dogs, they've got the pointing instinct in them already. And what you do is you develop that instinct, you help to get the dog to be obedient to you and hunt for you and understand you. But with that, what are some of the other types of pointing breeds that are out there? What consists of a gun dog versus a house pooch?
Okay, there are several pointing breeds. Of course, the German Shorthair, Vizslas, the Brittany's, Weimaraners, and then you have the flushing breeds, which are, you know, the Springer Spaniels, the Labs, and that type of dog. What a pointing dog is designed to do is hunt, find birds. When he finds birds, he points, stops, and waits for the hunter to get up there and flush the birds and shoot the birds. So you're not having to maybe chase a dog around like you would some of the flushing breeds. That pointing instinct is in a dog, and what we do to train a dog is we refine that pointing instinct to have the dog stop and wait for us to approach and to get up there, and not to chase birds after we miss them.
And this is kind of a gentleman's type of sport that dates back hundreds of years.
Yeah, the field trialing is, but probably a very small percentage of these dogs are actually used for field trialing. Most English pointers are hunting dogs, you know, everyday foot hunting dogs.
Well, what we're going to learn today on today's show here, looking at a pup and maybe give some tips to the viewers here on if they're looking to get a pointer or even just a dog that they want to make a house dog that is a hunter breed, and then just some of the steps of the obedience, and of course the pointing training that you provide for these dogs as well. So I'm looking forward to see how this dog here. I can't believe how obedient he is. He's like a statue.
We're out here at the Cadillac training facilities here in Trumbull County, so I'm sure we're going to learn a lot today, Bill. Let's go see what else you have.
Alrighty, very good.
All right, we're here now. We have a little Buster here, and you're going to show us some of the things to do and not do with your pup so you don't ruin them.
Yeah.
About a 13-week-old puppy?
Buster's about 13 weeks old. And one thing that I stress when you bring a puppy home is you just, the first thing you don't do is take them out to a shooting range and shoot a bunch of loud noises and shotguns around them. With puppies, they're like little kids. It has to just be fun and play, and most professionals feel that the first 6 months of a dog's life is probably the most important time in a dog's life.
Yeah.
For them to bond with you and to form a relationship with you, a very positive relationship.
Yeah.
And it should just be all fun and games, you know, for the first 6 months.
And
of the dog.
just because it's a bird dog, it can still be a family dog too. You can still get the kids involved and the family involved with it, and that's not bad for it.
Absolutely. With the English pointers, temperament is extremely important, and they have bred out a lot of bad temperament over the years. The dogs are very friendly, and they're dogs that require a lot of exercise and a lot of time, but they are very friendly and they make good house pets. Most pointing breeds and most hunting dogs do make good house pets, you know.
And they're loyal to the owners and the family, you know, by building that, taking it early on, spending the time with them to build that obedience and building that love and attention with them to develop them is going to pay off in the long run.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I've never really met an aggressive bird dog.
Wow. That's a good point. I haven't really either.
I mean, they do require, you know, they're not the kind of animal that's going to lay around on the couch for hours, especially at a young age. So they do require a good bit of attention and exercise.
Yeah.
But Buster, one thing that we look for when we go to pick a puppy, and you know, probably the main thing is pedigree and parentage. The other things, you know, we look for is temperament, that the dogs openly come out of the kennel and they're very friendly, and we don't want a dog that you got to drag out of a box, you know, a puppy that you got to drag out of a box. Some other things we look for is we look for a nice high tail set on the dog, that the tail set up nice and high. And then just basic conformation. We like to see the dog move. We like to see the dog run. We want to see a very nice gait.
This Outdoor Icon Show factoid is brought to you by DRS. Stay tuned. The Outdoor Icon will be right back.